Hello, this is J-Man Vlogs here with a video about the Trident 660. Now, so far, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, so I apologize about that. I hope you're having a great day. It is beautiful out. It's pretty muggy out, but it's great now. I wanted to show you my Trident Triumph 660. On my last video, you probably saw that I had sold the KLX, and I ended up getting this. It was kind of dark out, so I wanted to show you. I ended up going with the white paint job. I know they have a couple different ones. I have over 1,000 miles on it already. I have absolutely loved it. There's a couple things I did to it. So I installed this mount. I am forgetting what this mount is called, but it is so much better than that X-Grip quad lock. That's what it is. The X-Grip I had so many problems with, but I will go on the ride, and then I'll talk to you more about that. I also did get right here some Evotech levers. I like them so much better. They're so much nicer with the black, and then they're fully adjustable, which is really great. So I'm very excited. I'll see you guys on the ride. Alright, we are on the ride now. So I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this Triumph Trident 660. I think they call it a 2022 actually. I got it not too long ago. I already have, let me go through the menu right here. 1,112 miles. So I definitely have some time on it right now. I've ridden pretty far. I'm still fairly new. But it has been an amazing bike. Overall, I've loved it. Now, the KLX was cool in its own right, but there were some things that really annoyed me about it as a street bike, which is unfair because I know it's a dual sport, but with this bike, it has been great. I love the power. I love like the naked style bikes, but with the circular headlights, so it looks old school. So far, it's been a great bike. I've ridden it far. There's not very many vibrations. I love the triple cylinder exhaust note. I've already had my first major service, which I think was at 800 or 1,000 miles. That was kind of pricey, but I figured it was the first service. I needed to get it done, so why not? I'm gonna go through the canyons right now. Just kind of cruise and talk to you guys about the bike. Just check in. I know it's been a little bit since I posted, so I apologize about that. But I have loved this bike. I mean, I've ridden it a lot. I ride it to work a lot in the mornings and on the way back. I'll take it out. My girlfriend actually just got an Aprilia RS 660. That is a super fun bike in a different way, you know, same CC as this, but in a different way. And it's cool to see the differences, getting to ride both and see. So now I've tried the dual sport. I've tried the RS 660, which is more, you know, on the line of a sport bike, and then the naked bike. So, I mean, overall, I'm really happy. Talk to you about the levers. I love these levers. So, the old ones, those chromies, and they were kind of ugly, and they weren't adjustable. So, I picked up these Evotechs. They weren't that cheap, but it's alright, you know. I mean, you only do it once if you buy the good stuff, right? So, I was really happy to get those on. I think they really look good with the bike, all the blacked out and stuff. And then my next mod... Hold on, sorry. It's a little chilly out here. I was just checking down to make sure the video is still recording. Next mod, I think, oh yeah, I got new gloves. I don't know if I showed you guys last time. So when I have my first gloves were the Sadichi Gloves. That's what my helmet is. I have a Sadichi. It's kind of like a mix, you know, like of dual sport helmet, but which I kind of regret now that I sold the KLX, but it's been a good helmet and it already had a comm system in it, so I can't complain. But I also bought the Sadichi Gloves. I think they were in the range of, oh, it's not even done, Jesus. That was in the range of $50, and I was so disappointed. I mean, within the first or second time I put them on, I had already ripped off that little thing that goes over whatever this is, that latch. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not a latch, but that had already ripped off, and so I was bummed about that. And they weren't touchscreen. I didn't even think about that when I bought gloves. Like, oh yeah, if I want to touch my phone, I don't want to have to worry about like taking it off every time I want to touch something. So I ended up getting with Alpine Stars gloves. They were about $120-ish. So is that a cop? What are you doing there? You're not supposed to be there if you're not a cop. You're not a cop. So it's about $120-ish, and they've been great. Obviously, they have a little finger thing so you can touch your iPhone or whatever kind of phone you have. I also got the Alpine Stars jacket. It's a really nice jacket. It was actually gifted to me, so I'm really happy about that. And I've just had a great time cruising with the bike. That's pretty much all I've done. I want to get an exhaust for this. I've been really looking at Zard. So I love that exhaust. You know, it's cool. It's all made in Italy and everything. It's not cheap by any means. I mean, it's expensive, but it looks like a seriously nice exhaust. I haven't found one. So they have multiple types. They have like a homologated, a race series, and then a coated one. And I just haven't seen a video with the homologated one, because the thing is that, like, I'm in California, so yes, would it be cool to have a straight piped exhaust out of the 3-cylinder? Absolutely. Is it realistic? No. So I still started up early in the morning. I don't want to destroy the neighbors. I already have my Mustang for that, to piss them off. I don't need to do it with the bike too. And not to mention, you know, just driving around, if I want to get into it, at least with, like, you know, stock exhaust especially, you could get into it, get off, and nobody really suspects too much. But if you went with like a full race, just, you know, barely a muffler on it, it would just be ridiculous, and I don't want to be that guy. So I'm waiting for more exhaust to come out, because I know with this style, with the new Euro 5 emissions, I think it is, that they have the muffler and the catalytic converter combined into one. So that's really annoying, because it's not like, you know, an older sport bike where you could just put a slip on and, you know, it wasn't crazy loud, but, you know, you could get it louder. Now you have to go either everything or nothing. So I'm kind of waiting for like a catted, maybe like a high flow cat or a really dense muffler for this bike that I could put on, get some more volume, but not wake the entire neighborhood. So I'm waiting to do that. That's probably my next mod so far. I mean, it's only got 1,100 miles, so like it's still a baby, but I've really gotten comfortable with it. I've really liked this bike. Obviously, I mean, I only had my KLX for a couple months, and I went straight to this one. I'm gonna be turning around. I went to this one, so I would call this is like pretty much my first bike. I mean, I learned how to do the basics on that other one, but to get comfortable with this one, it's really been a great bike. I love that it has the wheelie control and the traction control. So I know some guys obviously want to be super pure and not use any of those, but it has been life-saving. I mean, it is so nice, and it doesn't totally just cut power. It's really smooth when it does it, and it'll give you a little light on the dash, which I love this dash too, side note. But I like the way it cuts in enough, and even like when you like pin it from a light, it'll let the front wheel get up a little bit, which is great, because it's kind of fun. You know, you can lift the wheel a little bit, but it won't let you go crazy. And same thing with traction control. You know, if you catch a little bit of water, or if you just pin it and it's gonna slip, it cuts, but not enough to where like it destroys your fun. Like it'll just kind of, you know, control it. So I've been really happy they added that. I really like that. I've never really used the driver modes too much, like the rain mode. It's only got rain or road mode, because in California it doesn't rain too much, and if it does rain, I'm probably not gonna ride. So just to be honest, I mean, there's just no reason for me to ride. I mean, I have a truck and a car, so like why the hell would I worry about that in the rain? And it's California, so the rain's very minor. But I have really enjoyed this bike. So this is a curvy road right next to my house. You guys may know Cook's Corner. But the KLX was a great bike. It's gone. I am sad about it. It was a cool bike that was like a dual sport, and I wanted to do the whole off-road thing, but to be honest, I ate shit, and I was like, alright, well, I want something with more passing power, and I was already bummed I scratched up the last bike, so like, screw it, I'll sell that. So I sold that and didn't really lose much money, which was good. It was very minor. So then I picked up this one, and I'm glad I picked this one up when I did, because now I went to the same dealer when I was at 1,000 miles, and apparently they've only gotten like 2 or 3 in 6-8 months, because of this whole shortage of everything, that they've had very, you know, little stock. And even when my girlfriend was looking for her RS 660, which I have some stories about that. That bike's been fun. It's definitely been Italian. All right, I am back at it. Oh, hopefully it's a green light. Sorry, I had to fix my helmet. I am back at it, guys. I apologize for the sudden cutoff. Hold on, let me get my visor down. There we go. For the sudden cutoff, I hate these damn GoPros. So what happened was that obviously the battery died. It said I had 25%, but it died in 7 minutes. That means what? I have 28 minutes of total recording time? That's pretty bad, but whatever. Besides that, hope y'all having a great day. Obviously this is the next day. So it's pretty nice out, actually. It's a little chilly, but it's beautiful, clear skies. So yeah, so what happened was the GoPro actually gave me a scare. The battery died, and I was like, oh, it sucks. So I was gonna go to my house and run in and then plug it in real quick. But what happened is that when I went to like plug it in, it gave me an SD card error. and I was crazy worried because I had a lot of vacation stuff on there with my girlfriend, and I was really bummed. Oh my god, I had so many good videos on there. So I was so pissed. I yanked the battery out because it was asking me to reformat, and I put in an SD card reader, put it in my computer, and it worked great. I was so happy that the stupid GoPro told me to reformat it, but instead I just put in an SD card reader and boom, there it was all there. It didn't need to be reformatted. So that pissed me off about the GoPro, but whatever, it's a new day. Everything worked out all right. So I hope you guys are having a great one. I think last time I was talking about the Aprilia. So my girlfriend bought the RS660, and of course with it being an Italian bike, it's had some issues already. She actually had it at the dealer 2 times already because I guess there was a recall. It would leak from some cover, and it did it twice. So the first time the dealer said they fixed it, it leaked right away. It leaked right away. Like right after. I was so bummed because she was actually at work. She's like, hey, can you test it and make sure that it's all fixed and ready to go? So I said, yeah, I'm gonna make an illegal U-turn here. Person I was waiting for just passed, so there we go, hopefully. And so I got back on it and it's all leaky. And I was like, damn, so we had to send it back, and it was just a whole shit show. But it's a nice bike, and it's Italian, so what do you expect? They're a little temperamental. But one thing I love about this bike right here, 90 right there, oh my god. It's so confidence inspiring compared to the KLX, which like obviously the KLX was on knobbies, but like, oh, I definitely would choose this. I just guess I'm just more of a street guy, because I just love this. Oh, I love it. That's so much fun. And the power is so smooth. And even at like 5th, 6th gear, you have a lot of torque. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like here, I'll even be, so 4th is 50 miles. I mean, that's 90 right there. I mean, it's a 600, you know. It's not, you know, some crazy bike, but still, that is awesome to me. How much power it has. That's alright, I'm gonna let you go, bro. It amazes me how much power it has, and it's just been so much fun. I mean, I love getting on the side of the tire of this thing, and again, I'm not super, you know, kneeling down, scraping knee, but it's so great. And I love, one thing too I've noticed, because the RS660 sucks at this, finding neutral. Finding neutral is fantastic on this bike. It is so easy to find neutral compared to that one. I don't know if it's because it has a quick shifter or something. No idea. No freaking idea. But I am so happy that this one is easy to find and easy to use. It makes my life a lot easier. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll be coming out with another video soon. Make it a great day. Have a good one.